best effort of the season, complete team effort.
Well, it was, and the team was the key, and that's what we focused on and talked about during the course of the week in our preparation. And this team has been close. It really has been, and it may not have shown up on the scoreboard, especially last week. But as we showed them some numbers and we showed them film, I really believe they started to buy in and believe that. So they're better than they think they are, is what I told them before, and they came out today and played that way.
You looked better as an option football team than you had, too.
Well, and it's been coming together. And again, we got a late start in the transition, and some of it had to do with injuries such as Nathan Pereira, and some of it had to do with just utilizing the talents and abilities that we have. So we just didn't have the repetition. So you'd love to start over early, but with additional repetitions, we felt like we'd get better and better. And we still got a ways to go, but we're on the right track.
Malcolm had his best game of the season, 4 TD passes on, or 3 TD passes. You had 4 in the football game, but he just kind of looked like a complete player today.
Well, this offense fits him very well. He's starting to feel very comfortable with it. Early in the season, you know, some of the decisions were inaccurate at times, but he's getting better and better and better, and that's coming with repetitions. And he's a high-character individual. It's important to him. The guys love him. His work ethic is good. So it hasn't been about if, it's always been about when, and thankfully the win happened today.
Lastly, it's a win you can build on.
No question, and what I talked to, I'll be talking to the team about Monday is prosperity. Adversity is something we've become quite familiar with in the past, and our guys have really become adept at handling that. Attitude, work ethic was tremendous this week in practice. Now we got to handle prosperity, and as I've told them before, and I'll remind them, more men have failed by handling prosperity poorly than have handled adversity poorly. So we got to handle prosperity now.
Lastly, Larry Jones III looks like a pretty good football player. Young freshman, shows some ability.
LJ3 now, he does, and he's talented. He's a confident individual. Coach Lax has worked with him. I really want to give a lot of credit also with Nathan Pereira. When you're hurt and injured, it's easy to isolate yourself, but Nathan's really put his thrust into helping Larry learn the offense and learn techniques and skills, combined with talent and ability that he has. I expect him to be the freshman player of the week this week, and he's definitely, it's a week later. I told him I thought he'd get it last week.
Stepping up. Wide receivers out there making plays. It didn't have really anything to do with me. It was just those guys stepping up, and, it make my job easier. So it was great.
Why did the option come so much easier today?
It was just basically, like I say, it's just a steady process. Like I say, we started this beginning of the year. We thought it was just gonna be a little piece of our offense, but each week we just been getting better. Like I say, from week to week, just been getting better. And like I say, it proved today. We finally turned over, made some great plays, as a team.
Can you use it as a springboard to put a couple in a row together?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, it started off with practice, and each week we've been getting better at practice. And so, like I said, we just gonna take this win and use it, like I say, 2 games in a row right here.